The traffic light turned yellow just as the black SUV eased into the intersection. It didn't speed up. It didn't slam on the brakes. It moved with calm, deliberate control, like its driver wasn't in a hurry and didn't need to be. That alone was enough to make people angry. A white sedan behind it laid on the horn. "Move!" the driver shouted, slamming his palm against the steering wheel. From the left lane, a pickup truck rolled down its window. "You trying to cause an accident, buddy?" The SUV continued forward, unbothered, merging smoothly into the right lane as the light turned red. No aggressive braking, no hand gestures. Just quiet professionalism. Inside, Daniel Reyes kept his eyes on the mirrors. Years of training had taught him one thing above all else: never react emotionally on the road. Roads were unpredictable. People were unpredictable. And today, more than most days, everything mattered. He checked the time, on schedule. The white sedan pulled up beside him at the red light. The driver leaned out, red-faced. "Learn how to drive," he barked. "You think you own the road?" Daniel didn't look over. He kept his hands at 10 and 2, posture straight, expression neutral. That only made it worse. The pickup truck rolled closer behind them. "What, too good to respond?" the man yelled. "You some kind of big shot?" The light turned green. Daniel moved forward at a controlled pace, signaling early, merging exactly as required. No wasted motion. The sedan swerved in front of him abruptly and brake checked. Tires squealed. Horns erupted. Daniel calmly slowed, maintaining distance. His right hand hovered near the center console, not in anger, not in fear, but readiness. Other drivers were now watching. Phones came out. Someone laughed. "Look at this guy getting bullied," a woman said from a nearby car. What no one knew was that Daniel had driven under far worse pressure than this. 2 years earlier, he had been trained for high-threat convoy operations. He'd memorized evacuation routes in cities most people couldn't pronounce. He'd driven armored vehicles through hostile territory with calm precision, while crowds screamed and chaos erupted around him. Today's assignment was quiet, domestic, and low profile. But still critical. The sedan cut him off again, then slowed deliberately. The driver stuck his arm out the window, flipping Daniel off. That was when Daniel noticed the black unmarked sedan entering traffic behind them. His jaw tightened slightly. The Escort was arriving earlier than expected. At the next intersection, traffic suddenly shifted. Vehicles began pulling over as a low, unmistakable sound rolled through the street. Sirens. Not loud. Not chaotic. Controlled. Purposeful. The white sedan's driver froze. "What the?" he muttered, checking his mirrors. 2 black vehicles moved in synchronized motion. One slipped ahead of Daniel's SUV. The other pulled in behind, lights flashing briefly red and blue, then off again. The pickup truck slowed, the driver's face draining of color. Traffic officers appeared at the intersection, hands raised, stopping all cross-traffic. Daniel reached up and flipped down the visor. A laminated credential card caught the sunlight. United States Executive Protective Detail, authorized driver. The sedan driver's mouth fell open. The lead escort vehicle signaled. Daniel responded instantly, merging between them with millimeter precision. The SUV that everyone had been yelling at was no longer just a car. It was part of a convoy. People watched in stunned silence as traffic was cleared ahead of them. Officers stood at attention. Radios crackled. The street transformed from everyday chaos into a controlled corridor. The sedan driver slowly lowered his arm, as realization hit him like ice water. I didn't know," he muttered, though no one was listening. The pickup truck driver stared straight ahead, suddenly very interested in his speedometer. Daniel didn't look at them. He didn't smirk. That wasn't the job. As the convoy moved, Daniel's earpiece came alive. "Escort in position. Principal secure," he responded quietly. "Copy." In the back seat sat a man reading briefing papers, unaware of the drama that had just unfolded. The protection was never for show. At the next major intersection, the convoy turned, the escort vehicles accelerating with effortless authority. The angry drivers were left behind, silent, humbled, and suddenly aware of how little they had known. A woman who had been filming lowered her phone slowly. "Did we just yell at, someone important?" she asked. The road returned to normal. Traffic flowed again. Horns stayed quiet. Miles away, Daniel guided the SUV into a secure entrance, engine humming steadily. Another day. Another road. A powerful reminder that you never know who's behind the wheel next to you or what responsibility they carry. Because sometimes the quiet driver you're yelling at isn't weak or slow. Sometimes he's the one trusted to protect the most powerful person in the country. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for more amazing stories.